I had no peace, no joy within, but Jesus came and he made me glad. He's the dearest friend I ever had. He saved my soul, oh bless his name. I'll never forget the day he came. He makes me glad when I am sad. He's the dearest friend I ever had. When Jesus comes, the way is bright, for he's the way, the truth, the light. He cheers me on when I am sad. He's the dearest friend I ever had. He saved my soul, oh bless his name. I'll never forget the day he came. He makes me glad when I am sad. He's the dearest friend I ever had. Oh, sinner, come to Jesus now, and at his feet just humbly bow. He'll save your soul and make you glad. He's the dearest friend you could ever have. He saved my soul, oh bless his name. I'll never forget the day he came. He makes me glad when I am sad. He's the dearest friend you could ever have. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. He makes me glad when I am sad. The dearest friend I ever had. The dearest friend I ever had. Howdy folks, and a great big welcome to each and every one of you. Well, that song that I just sang was composed by George Thomas Spear in 1934. He was born in Georgia but grew up in Alabama. Volunteered to be a soldier overseas in World War I. And when he came back, he got married, and he and his wife tried farming, but he had always loved singing, so they quit farming and he got a job teaching shape note singing in schools. And she got a job teaching singing too. And later on, they had a little radio show, and then he kept composing gospel songs. And one of the publishing companies later on got him a little TV show. Anyway, he wrote hundreds of gospel tunes, and he got inducted into the Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame in 1971, and in 1997 got inducted into the Southern Gospel Music Association Hall of Fame. So, and he was the patriarch of a long line of gospel singing groups in his family's generations. So, great song. What I'd like to do now is some Bible reading. So for those of you folks who aren't interested, please end the video now. I'll say adios and thanks for watching. For those of you who are hanging on, the song was about the dearest friend I ever had. And I found some verses in the Bible that talk about friendship too. One of the great examples in the Old Testament was David and his friend Jonathan. Jonathan was the son of King Saul, and King Saul wanted to kill David, but Jonathan stuck up for David and kept him from getting murdered by his father. That was in 1 Samuel, starting chapter 18. Proverbs. It's got a lot of verses about friendship. I found one in Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. So friends stick close, true friends stick close to you and help you out in times of trouble. They're not just fair weather friends. Proverbs chapter 18, verse 24. A man of many companions may come to ruin, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. So a lot of friends that you don't have a good relationship with aren't as good as having a few close friends who stick with you through thick and thin. There's a third one in Proverbs chapter 27, verse 6. Wounds from a friend can be trusted, but an enemy multiplies kisses. An enemy flatters you and doesn't point out something that you're doing wrong or try and really help you out. But a true friend, instead of just being nice to you, will wound you by telling you the truth because he's just trying to help you out. Later on in the same chapter, verse 17. Verse 17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. So true friends help each other out, and they help improve each other. Later on in Amos, very interesting verse, chapter 3 of Amos, verse 3 says, do two walk together unless they have agreed to do so? So, good point. True friends are like-minded. They share the same beliefs and the same ideas and try and help each other out. And then the biggest example of true friends comes in the Gospel of John, chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love has no one than this, that he lay down his life for his friends. That's what Jesus did for all of us. And you can be Jesus' friend too by becoming a follower of his, putting your trust in him. So I hope you enjoyed the song, and I hope you enjoyed the Bible readings about friends. God bless, and we'll see you down the road.